Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me for this week's Angel Messages. I'm going to be using the Fairy Oracle for this week. It just felt right for the fairies to come in, especially as we've been working with them in the Soul Circle this week too. If you don't already have my Healing with the Angels mini course, get it now before it's not available. It's free. There are 3 things your angels want you to know, plus there's a wonderful meditation to support you as you heal your beautiful mind, body, and spirit. You'll see a link in the description. Also, we're coming up to the end of the year, so we need to do something special for 2023, don't we? So I am looking into how I can do this so that we can connect across different platforms, and you'll be able to join me live and maybe join my Soul Circle members too, because we'll be doing something to really open up to the new year with the angels, with the archangels, and with healing every level of our being, because it's time, right? And we're coming into 2023, that 7 energy. That 7 energy is all about tapping in to your spirit, to your soul. This is the best year for it, to really shift, really move that stuff out that isn't supporting you, that isn't beneficial, that needs to go, so we can declutter our spirit and really come into a place of peace and happiness and love and abundance and blessings and everything that we just want more of. So I will be sharing more about that in my love letter. Make sure that you are subscribed to my love letter to hear more about that. Okay, let's get started. Let's invite the angels in. Invite them into your heart. Place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Really feel their energy with you because they love you so much. And let's invite them to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. The message that comes from their heart to yours. All right? Okay, I'm going to place these cards next to my heart and again invite that energy in. I find myself wearing feathers today. Angels have been coming up so much just recently. Keep seeing those numbers. We're focusing on you receiving everything that will support you at this time. The message that will bring you peace of mind. Number 1. First message is temptation. Interesting. It says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. Oh my goodness. So if you find yourself as a little snake there, right? Snakes shed their skin. It's kind of interesting because when this was coming out of the pack, I kept feeling like it's transformation. And it said it's temptation. It began with a T, and there's that little snake there who sheds the skin, right? There's this time of year, what can tend to happen for us is that we get into some bad habits around eating, right? Chocolate, lots of chocolate, and stodgy things, and it can be a little bit more challenging to get out of that place. But I think sometimes, we just need to give ourselves permission to maybe get out of that routine with the knowledge that it's going to be easy for us to get back into a healthy routine, whatever that might be. And maybe to give ourselves a time limit to say, okay, by this time, seeing lots of sparks around as I say that, by this time, I'm going to move back into this routine of being healthy, and not to beat yourself up about it, because sometimes we sort of get all down on ourselves and we start eating chocolate, and then we get down on ourselves even more, and then we don't stop eating chocolate, and it's those kind of things. Not saying chocolate's bad for you, because it can be good for you, right? But it's along those lines, and I feel that your angels are saying, just to be mindful of this. It's not to say there's something bad. And it's not necessarily about eating habits. It can be about a habitual thing that is a belief or habitual thing that we say to ourselves all the time, that we're thinking, that who we are being. And maybe we have this belief that we're not good enough, and maybe we have this belief that there's not enough for us. You can be incredibly successful. You deserve that success. You deserve abundance. You deserve love. You deserve blessings. You deserve everything that your heart desires. But we can hold ourselves back with a belief. And it can be so subconscious. It can be so deep within us that we don't realize that it is actually holding us back. It's just allowing yourself to move beyond that. And I feel that's what this temptation is, moving beyond it. Moving beyond that energy. Does that make sense for you? How does that play out in your own life? So it's not saying at all that there's any failure that's there. Not at all. It's just an example of what could be holding you back. We fear things, don't we? Our fears hold us back. And they can be so deep within us. And on the surface, it's like, but this is what I want. And yet something stops us. So if something is stopping you from achieving your heart's desires, and you never seem to get past go, then there may be something subconscious there that is waiting to be healed. And I feel like that is part of the message here. Lots of different, it's like a multi-message for you. Lots of different layers. Which layer feels right for you? Oh my goodness, it's a bit deep for this time of year, isn't it? Moving us on. Number two, tree wisdom. So it says the tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it plays. So here's what comes to me about this. The trees, they can link up. During the summer, I saw this energy in this group of trees. We hadn't had any rain for some time. And all of a sudden, I saw this, it was like silver over the trees. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. The trees are all moving together and there's all this silver energy suddenly coming from them. And then I realized what the silver was. And the silver was a reflection of rain. And I'm going to cry now. And the trees, it's like they were coming together and they were calling the rain. They were calling in the water. It was the most beautiful thing. And I could feel it. I could feel them calling the water in, calling the rain, calling the clouds, all of them coming together with this energy that they were surrounded with. And I feel that the message for you with this, the tree wisdom, is about connecting with people. It's about connecting with others. It's about finding, networking, finding groups of people that are on your wavelength, that flow together, that connect together, that move with the same vibration, that move with the same energy, that are moving in the same, with the same focus, with the same heart, with the same light. I feel like that is part of the message for you, that tree wisdom of connecting, because the trees are like ancestors. It's the ancestral vibration that comes through them. If you think about a tree and you cut through that tree and you see the lines of the tree and the years that the tree has lived, and the children trees, I'm seeing all these sparks around, the children trees, the adult trees, and all the connections between them. And as one tree falls, they all feel it. It's been channeled through me at the time that I'm saying this. So I feel that the trees are saying, be in a group. You don't need to be alone. There's no need to be by yourself. There is a connection within group, within the tree energy. So it's like family trees, right? so that you can open up your branches and connect in love with others. And when you do this, you find support, you find wisdom, you find guidance, you find healing, you find light, inspiration, all kinds of different things, because you're part of community. I've got to say that since I created my soul circle, I've never felt alone. And I could feel alone before that. I could feel alone on this path for sure. But I never feel alone anymore because I have that community. It feels so good to me. And I feel that's what your soul, your guides, your angels are guiding you toward, that community energy to support you. And it might be family at this time, especially this time of year. It might be family, friends, whatever it is. I feel that your angels are saying, you're not alone. You have a tree community around you, even though it may not manifest as trees. You have that community there. It's opening up to that recognition. All right. My goodness. Number 3, pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Pure intention. Not always easy to have that pure intention, is it? Because sometimes we think, okay, well, so I want this, but I need this too, and I need the other. And I feel that your angels are just saying, okay, let's focus in, let's zoom in on exactly what it is you need. Exactly what it is you want. So let's imagine that your heart is saying, oh, you know what, I'd really love to win the lottery. I'd really love to have all of that money, and then I could do this, and I could do that, and I could do the other. But your angels are saying, what is the truth of that? What do you really want? It's not about the money. It's not about all those other things that it gets you. What's the core energy? What is the core vibration that you really want, that you really desire? Is it love? Is it safety? Security? Is it happiness? Is it peace? What is it? So I feel that's what the pure intention is. It's really focusing your intention on that. Focusing on happiness. Focusing on love. Focusing on healing. Focusing on blessings. Focusing on connection. Don't think about, it's kind of interesting because I was picking up my wishing book just yesterday to give to someone as a gift, and it's you know, when you pick something up, you take on that energy, don't you? When you pick up a crystal, you know, you're taking that energy on. And I'm feeling that right now with the wishing book, that it's almost like I picked it up and it's coming into my consciousness, and that's why this is coming up too. Well, one of the most important things is to really get down to the nitty-gritty of what it is you want to bring in. Because when you focus on that, then everything else, it's almost like all the other ingredients that will support that come into your life. They'll guide you toward it. So if your focus is on love, then everything else will come into your life that will guide you toward that love, that will help you to open to love, embrace love, be love. How does that feel for you? I love that. Fairy of manifestation. And look, she has there, it almost looks like a daisy, but it must be a dandelion clock. And again, on the front of my wishing book is a dandelion clock. So about making your wishes come true. And that's the name of the book, Wishing, How to Fulfill Your Heart's Desires. So it's perfect. You're opening your heart up. Your angels are asking you, I'm seeing lots of sparks again. Your angels are asking you to open your heart up and intend, use your intention, not just for this time, but maybe for next year as well. What do you intend for next year? What do you want to feel? What do you want to create? What do you want to bring into your life? What do you want to manifest? I love that. So we have already done a meditation that connects to the manifestation. So I feel with this that it's about intention. It's about going to a pure intention. So we'll do a 5-minute meditation to connect to that pure intention. You'll get that by clicking the link in the description and going to that meditation. It's just 5 minutes. I've seen more sparks coming around as well. Oh my goodness, there's so many sparks today. Also, I would love for you to join me for our meditation. In the Soul Circle, we do a meditation every Tuesday, and I'm just figuring out, as I say, how to bring everyone together so that we can do the meditation together. Make sure that you get my love letter so you can find out more about that when I've figured it all out. I'm going to ask my angels to help me with that. Sending you so much love. I hope you have a wonderful, abundant time over this next week. And of course, I hope that you receive so much love. You deserve it. Angel blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing my work. Love to you. Bye for now.